Yeah, sorry. I think my mic got muted on my headset. Uh, what I was getting at is that what I want to do. Hello, everyone. What I wanted to do was that um today we'll tonight we'll be balancing our gems. The Taeguk being at 129 is not good enough for the current push that I'm doing, and I showed that earlier. So 129 and 132 is too low, or like a little too low for what I'm doing right now. Just now I was showing uh that I got the 136 down back in 21st November. Um and at that time my takeout was only 127. My simplicity was on par with the push attempt tier number, and then my trap is 132, which isn't as bad as the takeout rank number. Got DH, I was showing that I want to make sure that I maintain top 100, which I still am, but it's cutting really close to falling off the top 100 again. So of course I haven't really worked on Paragon, but I can work on my main gems more forcefully, and also I need to start warming back up um to getting GR 135 plus kind of feeling, even though I'm not gonna do 135 plus right now. But I don't want to continue getting too used to how 124 uh plays out. That's like not say easy, but like in comparison to 137 in the future, it's just too easy, right? And just now I was mousing over the number. I was like, what's wrong? Why was the damage lower by so much? Because I'm so used to the um using the trifecta for speed, well, mid speed GR, that I'm so used to seeing myself above 5 mil sheet that suddenly I'm like, I'm so not used to looking at the sheet damage under 5, right? And I want to work on getting this to 5, in fact, um, without this trifecta one, such that at 5 is where I want to sit for my 137. But, again, I haven't been working on my Paragon, so that's my own fault in that. But, like, the biggest thing to do now is to get this close to 5 at least before 137, or I can just try 137, but I have to like warm myself back up to it because doing those 124s, while I'm really good at, well, pretty good at using the Oculus rings and stuff, um, during mid speeds, unlike, you know, most of the time when your Oculus rings are like way behind you in speeds, you just don't use them as much, right? So in pushing, when you do when you're able to kill density trash periodically enough, then you still want to make sure you're using the Oculus rings, you know, even if they're like a quarter screen behind, right? You can still let some monsters come back to you depending on the map, right? So it's like you still want to practice in that sense, even in speeds or not, right? And that's where you maintain your time, making sure that you stand in Oculus rings especially during pushing, because in speeds you use it to give yourself time, but in pushing you can't, right? Because a lot of times the Oculus rings might be really bad, but there are some times that since you think that they're always in bad positions, you tend to not use even more than some, and that can ruin your push as well, you know. So and especially if you're on the Vala track anyway, um, it's like you're expected to lose the stack more than half the time. You might as well use the Oculus Ring to give you some damage back, right? But if you don't even do that, then you lose completely uh the the doubling completely, right? And that's worse. So anyway, I'm gonna be warming up myself. Probably I'll just try a 131, I think. I haven't done 130s in a long time, honestly. So it's going to be really bad, but I am going to empower because you know, I want to balance my gems. And yes, you know, this is the way to go if you're, for example, if you're SSF, which I'm not SSF by any means, but there's two ways to rank up your gems, right? One is to go play the S tier class or S tier build, right? And then rank up the gems that way. Especially in SSF, you would just use a different class to rank up the gems, or you rank up the gems yourself on the same build as long as you know how to play it, right? The third way is obviously if you're playing in a group seasonal, then you're already playing, let's say, support, or whatever, and that there's a way to get things done, then you can get things done in that way. But for me, I like the I like the satisfaction. I like the satisfaction to where I get to rank up my gems, you know, and have a good feeling for it, especially during the push tier number that matches at least one of the main gems. So that's why my simplicity strength is +1 against my uh successful push tier number of 136 is because when I push the 136, successfully, third try, right? I got lucky on the third try, but it wasn't any good match or anything. My third floor was Ariat Crater with a late conduit that actually saved me because I actually scouted two additional elite packs past the conduit. So I had like two elite packs while running towards a potential pylon spawn uh, position, so to speak, and then running past it, I saw another two, and I worked like maybe 25 seconds to pull them all together, 25 to 30 seconds to pull them all together, and then clear them all with the conduit. I did get proc from the spinner ads, though. One of the spinners actually got me um, from that said conduit pylon spawn elite pack, right? So anyway, the excitement of the simplicity strength being able to chance the 60% is still better while you're pushing because why? You spent this 13 minutes pushing, but you're leveling random stuff, right? That don't matter to you, more or less. I mean, sure, if you're ranking a gem that is part of a main gem and as close to 136 as possible as well, then that's fine as well. But it's like, why waste 13 minutes, right? When you can rank other gems as a support that's like 100% upgrade, right? You don't want to be like using this 13 minutes wastefully in a sense to where you're just ranking up let's say a 115 gem at all. The 115 gem could be ranked up using your mid speeds or speeds, right? Instead. So that's what I mean by, the excitement that you can get from ranking your own gems. And so I'm ranking my own Taeguk, hopefully speaking that these 131 and future 134s are not going to be too much more difficult. And it's going to help warm me up to see if I play like correctly after playing way too many GR124s, right? So anyway, here we go. Um, I'm gonna give it a go. Um, my time is gonna be slow, I think, because I just haven't been playing, and the RNG can be like, you're trying to do this, we're gonna mess you up with a really bad RNG, and it can happen. Okay, so just be mindful that I obviously don't have the high paragon to maintain a better time, but I am just manually trying to get my gems up instead of using a better class, a better build, obviously. So here we go. I think I don't have any other changes that I want to do, right? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, Ariat Creator. Okay, first it's a yellow elite. That's not good. Yellow elite shielding. It's a face beast floor though, so that's the good news. That's the good news. The bad news is I have to know where I want to pull, and the yellow elite minions are gonna be really annoying. Okay, Oculus Ring. Like I said, you can try to use some Oculus Rings. That might help to speed things up. I'm just gonna test killing some of these face beasts if I can. So 3%. Okay, Oculus Ring. This yellow elite is actually dying. Funny enough, it's almost half. But I don't think it's a good investment. It just so happened that I'm killing some of the base beasts, you know. If the face beast wasn't here, I would have moved on. Like by a long shot. Yeah, I'm losing time. Because they're shielding. Wait. Are there two yellow elites? Or am I just seeing things? Because the reason why I keep asking myself that question sometimes is because I no longer use the chat box as my engage. Okay. Oculus Ring, thank you. I needed that Oculus Ring. Yeah, there were two. Okay, since there are two, then it's worth it. Because, like, yeah, see? Wow, I nearly ate the... Okay, so now I have to play exactly how I want to play, though. So, just now was just lucky that I kind of understood how many Oculus Rings I needed clear, and I got lucky because it was Face Beast. Because I wouldn't have stayed. Double yellow is really bad. Okay, so that was the 25% pylon. Okay, what else? A blue pack. Alright. A blue. Blue's fast. Oh, overlap. This blue is gonna die with this overlap. I squeezed a lot of damage out of that. Alright, this one blue is really healthy. It always does this. And I'm not even using the power because I know that the blue will die. Right? Alright. Spinners, I can't be bothered. I know I can kill them, but I can't be bothered. I need to make sure that I don't get procced. Right now, the more important is my upgrade. My upgrade trumps showing if I'm good at fighting spinners or not. That's not my objective right now. My objective is just to get my my upgrades. Even if it's 60%, I get it, but every little bit. Double same line, really? Almost got me there. Okay. Channeling, I'll take it now, I guess. Not bad at the time. The power was okay. Face Beast is always nice to get your progression up. Okay, this is painful. But this should be okay. This was okay. This was actually a good Ariat creator. I mean, so you see, you don't actually need a good... well, you don't actually always need a good map for the lower middle stuff to do. You just need to understand the monster type, and you need to have a game plan of what you want to do and how you can achieve it. I just wanted to check. Okay, Desert Hilltop is great. Oh wow. See, this is another reason why I don't like opening like really weird rifts like this, is because I actually got a good one. This would have been like if everything worked out the way it would have, I would have skipped the 2 yellow elites, but this is another like face beast floor. Like double face beast floor would have been it would have been an easy 137. I mean, just from the monster type itself, it would have been an easy 137. But of course, my damage wouldn't be as good as a 131, right? But the whole idea is that the monster type is great, and I got a shield. I wasn't even looking at my progress bar, honestly, just now, as to what spawned the pylon, this next pylon. But I should get one because I was killing so many elite packs with the power pylon just now, and I bought myself so much time that it really doesn't matter at this point, right? So this was quite effortless, I guess. We will see what happens later with the 134s. I could have gone to check, but it's okay. Oh, and I'm also getting lucky with some of the pinkish red rings. All right, not bad. That was a good warm up. All right, let's try my Taeguk. Come on. Come on. I just need to get to what? Come on, 132, please. Ah, okay. That's close. I got 2 ranks out of it. It's fine. 2 ranks out of it is fine. 2 ranks and some paragons. You know. Alright, let's ID some stuff. Oh, on ancient gas gloves on the left, bottom left. Funny. Alright, let's go ahead and go for 134. Because I need to start ranking up the Bane of the Trapped as well. I want to get my Bane of the Trapped to 135. So I'll work on both the Taeguk and the Trapped. Alright, here we go. Lake Tunnels. Oculus Ring. I know I haven't used my potion thing, but that's because I want to see what's my first elite. And I get it, I should use my potion, but I want to see my first elite. This floor is a little different. Alright. So this is a tough spot, so I decided to use it, and I got the pinkish red for it, right? So okay, so that's I think up ahead is a donut, right? Up ahead on the top right side, that is. So I want to check down here first. Okay, there's not much to work with at all. So I just lost some time there. Let's just use this Oculus Ring to kill this, and then move. Okay, so there's a donut here. The problem is that this monster type is really bad, which means that my first pylon is gonna get delayed. So I'm not looking at the left side, by the way, because the left side is where the pylon spawn point is. So I want to get work towards 12%, preferably, because that's where I normally see an early pylon, but not always, right? But you want to work your way to the 12% in case of. And then the other part is you want to know what you're working with up ahead as well, such that you need or you don't need the pylon. Okay, so there's another donut I think up ahead, and I saw my first elite is a yellow elite. I think I can try to go for the pylon if it spawned for me. Let's see. Okay, shield. So see, that's the 12% pylon that I was talking about. So since I got a shield, right, and I got this yellow elite, I'm gonna go ahead and check up front. Okay, I didn't get more than this. Alright, so it's time to go grab it and just play. That other yellow elite might start popping in, maybe, hopefully. Or not. So this is gonna slow my time a lot because the yellow elite did not get too close. Okay, finally arrived. So this is a little painful where luckily I got a shield pylon because it's perfect for the crazy disco that you're seeing right now. Okay. Okay, not bad. I guess I'll just clean up the minions. Even though it might not have been necessarily a good idea. Okay. Cut back some time. So 12% would mess things up with the next pylon, right? So you just gotta play and work out like how you want to like maintain time to where you think that you can work out potentially how and when it's not good enough to get a pylon. What do you have to do? You have to make sure you play the density well enough to hope that you're fine without the next pylon. Because sometimes when you depend too much on the next pylon, then you're in big trouble. Okay, so I got a super donut plate tunnels in comparison to most of the time you don't get this kind of super donut version, but I did. The monster type sucks though. 40%. I'll use this Oculus Ring and then go back and check. Even though I probably shouldn't go back and check, but I'll go back and check anyway. Man, they're giving me okay Oculus Rings, which is why I'm just like staying. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, use this Oculus Ring. Use this Oculus Ring. And this monster set is really bad. And then there's always one very healthy blue. Like, well, two this time. Because of how it's mispositioned. And the other problem with this blue elite pack is that I'm not going to get enough Oculus Rings for this one. Well, barely. Okay, 53, let's check. Okay, so this is my 50%-ish pylon. Is there anything up ahead? Okay, there's a blue here, so that's where I'm gonna walk to next. I want to make sure that I don't get further distractions. Fire chains is bad. Oculus rings. Okay, blue down. Is it this way? I don't know. Looks like it. Oculus ring. Okay, I think I bought enough time. I don't think I have time for that yellow elite. There's 2 yellow elites in here, I think. I should move on actually. After this Oculus ring, I should move on. This is very dangerous. Okay, moving on. That's too dangerous. Double yellow elites. That's a waste of time. In fact, I think this is the end of the floor, but I'll just kill this part with this Oculus ring. Perfect. Yep, end of the floor. Alright, Crater, floor 2. What is it? Executioner, Dark Berserker. I can kill this. Okay. Power 88. Okay, I can save that for the Rift Guardian, I think. Instead. I'll just kill density. Dodge that hammer. Alright, I'm gonna go kill more density. Oh, I guess there's a blue there. Yes, blue is better than the yellow elite. Alright. Do I have all the blues here though? Because I just want to kill the blue and get the Rift Guardian. Okay, I think the blue is right here. Okay, let me go ahead and grab. Of course, they spawn spinners, man. Where's that? Are you serious? Thank you. I'm like, shouldn't the blue die already? Okay, pinkish red, easy. Yeah. Got it. Alright. Let's try the threat. Come on. Come on. That's very mean. That is very mean. Okay, fine. That's fine. 2 again. That's fine. That was good. 132 to 134. That was worth. Okay, that was worth it. I was getting a little bit worried there.
Your skill has grown.
So yeah, just naturally do this. Just move at a reasonable pace, and you'll get your GR clear. probably spend before I go
You ready?
again.
Do come back again. Maybe you can find a use for that.
Always 8 stuff.
You look like you could use a new. Don't forget, luck always changes. Don't be shy. Lucky you. See you soon.
Oh, non-ancient again. All right. Okay, let's continue another 134 because I need to get the, well, actually, yeah, I should just warm up to 134 anyway because, well, should I? Or should I just go one lower to speed this up or this take it up? I mean, I'll be pressing one time for being under trapped anyway. I might as well just multitask it. All right, a second 134. Here we go. Keeps this time. That's gonna hurt. Okay. Red Fallen. They're wanting to slow me down now. Okay, Oculus Ring. But I did get 2 trapped upgrades just now, so I do have a little damage increase. But these walls are really bad. Okay. Okay, dead and blue. I'll have to like find my way through this. Okay, and yellow elite. I think I need to skip this floor. Or, yeah, I think I need to skip this floor. Maybe I'll play here and just kill as much as I can. But I think this is a bad 134. They really cracked down on this time around. Yeah, my purpose is not even to kill this yellow elite anyway. Just so you're wondering. Am I getting like desyncs or something? Okay, I need to kill more Fallen Overseers and then get out to the next after. Okay, my progress bar is caught up a little bit better now. How much have I taken down this yellow elite? More than half? Uh, that's like a bait, though. Like that's like a bait. Not stay. Okay, I'm getting too many yellow elites, and this is Hell Witch plus yellow baton guys. This is bad. This is really bad because I'm not at my 12% like usual, and I have a bad feeling that they weren't gonna give me a 12% one anyways. Oh man, this is terrible. I got like double blues here. One blue that's giving shield to other people. Oh well. I'll just play this. I'm used to it anyway. I'm used to this chaos anyway, honestly. I feel like I'm lagging though. that screen doesn't help.
Not ready yet.
I just don't know what my pylon percentage is gonna be outside of 25. The teleporter blue is the other one. Shielding. Yeah, I finally started paying attention. Yeah, the ping is lagging. I was like, there's some problem. Because I feel it. Like, especially the fact that I play at this kind of density, like, a lot manually, myself. Whenever I, do my pushes or even, like, mid speeds like this. Well, this is not even a mid speeds anymore, but, like,
Not ready yet.
I can feel the latency. Okay, I took both the blue, so I broke even.
I'm still waiting.
Okay,
Sweet revenge.
so basically you want to like understand how I was able to make back the time by understanding what I'm killing, right?
I'm still waiting.
This wasn't good. Like this second 134 wasn't good at all. Okay, Desolate Sands 36. What's my pylon? Uh-oh. I have a bad feeling my pylon spawned previously. Like right here, I think.
I'm still waiting.
Where is it? It shouldn't... Yeah, see? Yeah, it spawned like early, a little earlier. So, because I could tell that I missed the pylon because the pylon would have been on the Desolate Sands at the end of the bridge, at the start of the bridge, well, at the start of the other side of the bridge, right? So I figured that I missed the pylon. Wow, I nearly didn't grab that orb from that 60 yards. This lag though.
I'm still waiting.
Might as well kill this.
Not ready yet.
Okay,
I'm still waiting.
back to 60.
Need
Was
more time.
kind of fire shaman-ish with a 60% speed. Okay, I think I'm gonna speed out of here is what I'm gonna do. I don't want to waste time around here. Oof, this is a really bad 134, alright. This is better though. This is way better than the last one. The last floor was kind of like fire shaman with the hulks mixed
I'm
in.
still waiting.
The fire shamans are gonna eat more time than this floor. This West March isn't good, but it's way better monster type than the other one. So I should be able to maintain my time lead here, but not with this lag running around.
Need more time. Not ready yet.
Okay. So I got a 60% speed or so. I wonder if my pylon is going to be around the 86. I mean, it depends whether I see it at 75. And if I don't see it at 75, then it's delayed to around 86. But I'm expecting to play it rather at 86 though, because I want to keep it for the Rift Guardian fight if it's any better, which is less and less likely. So 74. I shouldn't go too far unless I want to save it for the next floor instead. Might as well kill this while I have the Oculus Ring. That's nice. So it didn't pop up at 75, and there's a yellow elite here. I don't think I'm playing the yellow elite, I'm just playing the density. Oops. The frozen pulse is wasting my time. Okay. Another yellow elite, but I found the exit. Festering Woods. Okay, so it's Lacuni Slasher, Festering Woods, that's good. So this just means that I should focus on density now. And see, I didn't get my 75%, so that's why I already kind of felt it was likely to be 86%-ish region. I'm not really fighting for the elite pack. Even though it's really messing my density gameplay up here. And there's all these fire shamans that come with the Lacuni Slasher mob set that really takes the damage out of you. Okay, this... Okay, am I gonna get my 86 yet? 86%? Okay, 86. Is it really? Wow. Okay, so... 2pylon rift? No way, right? I mean, my progress isn't bad. Is it really gonna treat me with a 2pylon rift, or is it delayed even further than 86? I mean, it already is going to be that, but I'm just shocked. A 60% speed into a potential spawn point that didn't get one. So my last hope is around now or 99%. And then it's gonna give me channeling anyway, right? So I better start killing more density instead. Wow. It might be a 2pylon rift. Or I ate one on the Desolate Sands right at the usual center pylon. That's the other possibility now. Because I mean I tried not to walk too close to it, but it might have already happened at the time that it did. Oh well. I mean I'm maintaining time. Either way. This was a much tougher. Took a little bit of that. This was a much. Yeah, that was awkward. That was really awkward. It could have been a 2pylon rift, or that the pylon was where the center was, but it's weird though because my progress was okay. It was pretty steady. I just don't know what happened to that third pylon. But if it did happen, then it would be a 2pylon rift. Because that's what I got. Dealt. So the reason why I'm also very confused is because I'm too used to playing, 3 or 4 pylons to a point where if you don't get any help, you need to understand your monster types. And I got lucky with this final monster type earlier just now that it was a Lakuni Slasher mob set. And Lakuni Slasher mob set is fine.
Need more time.
So this was too close for comfort, honestly. But I have
Not ready yet.
an interesting feeling about the Desolate Sand Center pylon though. I'm gonna go back and check actually.
I'm still waiting.
I mean, it can't. Well, I mean, it could and can't at the same time. But it would have been a double pylon around the 60% mark. But it's very rare. All right, I got my 135. Let's go for the Taeguk. That's fine. 4 out of 5. All right, so I I want to go back to that other floor. I mean, before I do that, okay. So this is the exit, right? Yeah. So obviously it wouldn't have been here at all because like there's like a few spots, right? One, well, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, and potentially like even 5 possible spots in here for how much I've already revealed as a potential at the 86. So it wasn't that. And then I was here at the time of the 75, 76. It wouldn't have been, right? So, hmm, so odd. Because when I was saying about the Desolate Sands thing is that it would have been on floor 3, which would have been even way odd for a double pylon speed and the next one with the spawn point as well. So it's a 2 pylon rift because what? I got a conduit and a speed, right? I rarely play with the 2 pylon rift feeling, so this is kind of interesting. So like this was my speed at 60%, which was late too because I thought that I could spawn a 36% pylon instead before I went back to check for that missing conduit. And the other part that I was saying here, it was here, like was right here. I thought that while I grabbed the speed at 60%, that it could have double spawned me as I was passing through in the fog of war, but I thought that I didn't reveal enough to where it wouldn't have shown that, though. So this was very interesting. This 134 is very interesting because I knew I missed my first pylon already at the time, you know. So this is actually a very very interesting uh keystone because earlier when I was playing right at the 36%, I was hoping that by the time I cross the bridge here, this is the usual pylon spawn point that uh we usually play upon, right? And so going back, I was already trying to exit because when I popped in here on this second floor, that's Desert Hilltop, I was going this way, hoping that the pylon would be around here, right? Around this spot, like around here, because of progression. This is not a spawn point, but this is like based on progression, it would have just revealed my pylon either way. So like an exit pylon chance. And so what happened was as I was walking through, because I was at 36%, The 32-ish% was basically that it was gonna give me a pylon on this floor right around here, which is what happened. That's why I went back to check during the time. I was like, there's no way that the Desolate Sands bridge start didn't give me a pylon. So I had to go back for this one.
I am returning to town.
And then it's a 2 pylon rift because it's a conduit there and a speed there. And then let me check floor 1. See, floor 1 I skipped. So, and I only had 11% by the time I exit. So I didn't even have 12%. Yeah, so this was the most interesting 2 pylon rift for me anyway. And it's not even a high GR, it's just a 134, but at the end of the day, it's actually very interesting. Yeah, it was a very, very crazy 134, I gotta say. Even I got confused. But, when you have that confusion, though, you have to play the rift yourself, right? And I got lucky here and there, just knowing my monster types and knowing what I can handle. I mean, it wasn't worth the time of the 134 by any means, but it was worth the study. And I'm balancing my gems already, so they're both basically close now, right? They're basically close together now. Um, I could go for another 130. Well, I should probably just try a 135, honestly, even though that GR 134 actually kind of told me that the game is turning on me to where they're like, no, you can't do what you're currently doing, balancing gems yourself. You know, you're playing group seasonal. You should do this in groups, you know, especially for its efficiency, right? So the game is like turning on me, trying to say, look, we're going to slow you down. We're going to deny you from balancing your gems yourself, especially on the God DH, because the God DH has fallen so much. What are you trying to prove here, huh? Right? That's what they're saying. And so, but I think I can do a 135 and just get myself all like 136s. Well, these two to 136. That way, when I do the 137, it feels better. Um, the next time I start push attempts, and to do the 135 would be interesting as well, I guess. I mean, again, the game's gonna turn on me. It already showed that it has with that just just then the GR 134. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Keep it interesting, you know. And it also will show how people can push as well. So why not? I've already shown a slow 134. What's gonna happen, right? This is this is bound to happen. With this lack of damage that I have, and so we'll just go through it, just educationally, trying to understand the monster types, trying to understand which screen of monsters I should be fighting, and stuff like that, and also how I prevent uh cheat death procs or rips, you know, while playing with the Vala version, because a lot tend to side with the Fortress Ballista, and I get it. It's stronger. By no by any means, it's definitely stronger, especially when you can maintain the stacks, right? But whether I maintain the stacks or not, my progress bar showed that I played reasonably well for how I was playing, right? I mean, sure, that 134 was a fail, like it was a very high chance to fail. It just so happened that it gave me a conduit that bought me enough time to where it led to the potential of monster types that still maintain my time. Because that conduit could have been a channeling, and it would have been over, like it would have been like I would have ran out of time on a 134 because it was a 2 pylon rift as well. So yes, the RNG was really mean, but the conduit bought me enough time to where I still had hope in the middle or in the second half, considering that it ended up being a 2 pylon rift. So, but we'll see with this 135. I just want to get my gems, balanced out, and this is the way to balance things on, you know, without swapping to, let's say a wizard or, your necro or whatever. This is the way that you can also rank up your gems. Of course, you'll probably have a lot more Paragon than I do, which makes this balancing a lot easier as well. All right, here we go. Let's try this 135 balancing. Another keeps. They're really, really mean about it now. Okay, so Moon Clan is not good. Super painful. Stacks are out the gate. I have a bad feeling about this as well. But I already warned myself about the game turning. So I expected this, by the way. Well, not necessarily keeps, but I expected this to be a problem. So there's a Waller blue that saw me from like 2 rooms away. Was I that loud? Maybe it was 1 room away, but still. Alright, so this is the dead end. I might want to get out this floor, honestly. I don't know if I'm fast enough to get out this floor this time around. Another blue. Okay, short. Okay, shock tower. Did big spiders? With a bit of foul swarms? Okay. Alright. I will try to make back time here, but this is really rough. This 135 is actually worse than the 134. But I'll try my best to buy myself back the time, which is quite impossible. But I'll work on it. Oh yeah, did I mention the lag? Maybe I should have thought about the lag portion of the problem as well. Oh man, that shock tower is gonna get me. Okay, Oculus Ring. I need to use as much Oculus Rings as I can. Okay, this is a blue, electrified. Do I have enough Oculus Ring to, like, kill this, though? Okay, I see the Oculus Ring here. Oculus Ring here. Wow. This might be a bad decision. I need exactly 2 Oculus Rings to kill this elite. I don't know if I can exactly get 2. Because there's a healthy blue right here. Barely. Barely, my friend. Barely. That was a lucky second Oculus Ring. Barely, man. Okay. How can I buy myself back more time here? Okay. Interesting.
Not ready yet.
Okay. I think the pylon spawn point is after this tile set. This big tile. So I have to play this tile cleanly.
Feel my wrath. Need more time.
This lag.
I'm still waiting. I am well again.
Okay, 25%. I think I might have to check for the pylon.
Need more time.
Let's check. Wait. Which direction am I supposed to go? Oh, this way. Oh gosh. This is bad news. So, at first I was thinking that this floor was gonna be the other kind of floor where I have to go the other way to the top right exit, but apparently this is the bottom left exit, which means I probably cost myself already. I mean, even in the beginning it was gonna be painful,
I'm still waiting.
let alone trying to fight this elite pack. I mean, the density was fine. It was just that I was hoping to play the other layout of the shock tower, and I was just mistaken. But let's just hope that the next floor is not as terrible as the first floor, because the first floor was the killer, really. This floor was okay. Yeah.
I'm still waiting.
Okay. Shield. I need to play greedy with this shield. So graveyard.
Not ready yet.
Okay, one yellow elite ghosts. Wait, fire shaman. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad.
Need more time.
Okay, this is really bad. Okay, there's this. So the fire shaman doesn't follow very well.
I'm still waiting.
I'll just play it over there. Oh, there's an elite here. Okay. Okay, I'll play here, and then I'll go over there to that face beasts.
Ready yet.
But this is awful.
I'm still waiting.
This is actually awful.
Not ready yet.
I don't even think I can kill this yellow elite. I think I might have to just go
Need more time.
after the blue.
Won't survive that.
Yeah, I have to move after the blue. I don't have time for this yellow. Well, it's dying. Alright, whatever. I'm gonna stay for it. It's too late.
Need more time.
Committed already. Oculus ring, nice this side. It's fine. Okay. Alright. Go to where I was gonna go. Play here.
I'm still waiting.
I broke even.
Need more time.
Let's just use as many Oculus rings as I can. Shield's about to go down.
Not ready yet.
Did I just see a third elite around here? Oh my goodness.
I'm still waiting.
Okay. I need a conduit. Shield's about to go down. I need a conduit. Somewhere.
Need more time.
Okay, shield's down.
Not ready yet.
Okay. I need to use some density. I don't know if I can get my next pylon too. That's my worry, actually. And this This is crazy amount of monsters, by the way. And that nightmare, whatever, that shooting the red thing is really bad.
I'm still waiting.
Okay, 72. I want 75, and then I'll check again.
Need more time.
Oculus Ring. I might be able to kill this yellow elite that was following me.
Not ready yet. I'm still waiting.
Yep. Gotta kill it since
Not ready yet. Your fear betrays you. Need more time.
come on. Okay. Might as well clear this out.
I'm still waiting.
Okay. 83. Handling Rip
Not ready yet.
with the spinner ads. This is bad. Alright. I'll just kill this density here and move on. I'm just using the clones for the damage right now.
Bleed, you filth.
Okay.
Need more time.
I need to exit.
I'm still waiting.
Wow. They're making me work for this.
Not ready yet.
Oculus Ring under my feet. Nice.
Need more time. Your fear betrays you. I'm still waiting. Need more time.
I don't like this yellow elite
Not
running around. Oof, this is rough.
Bleed, you filth. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. I've become stronger. Need more time.
This might be a fail.
You won't survive that. I'm still waiting. Not ready yet. Need more time.
Wow. Yeah, this is a fail.
Still waiting.
Wow.
Not ready yet.
The Rift Guardian has found you.
Oof.
Need more time. I'm still waiting.
mean, I got lucky with binder, but still fail.
Need more time.
Ah, man.
Not ready yet.
The channeling didn't help. The shielding was not good enough either.
I'm still waiting.
I mean, this would have been a larger fail if it was any other boss too. Well, aside from Hamlin, but still.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah, the game is like, you're not gonna do what you think you're gonna try to be doing, man.
Need more time.
We're just gonna deny you this. I mean, the monster types were bad. The graveyard was bad because that yellow fire shaman was one problem already. If it was any other one, I would have gotten an extra percent elite. Because the fire shaman would just keep walking around, while my shield. So it wouldn't have helped. That was annoying.
A fine battle.
The channeling didn't help. 1522, yeah. It's like, I knew it was gonna happen too. I was like, when I saw the channeling, it was over. That sucked. The game is like, nope, we're gonna ruin all your fun.
Fortune favors the bold. Well, isn't that
Oh, here comes the primals. At least it's gambling though. But it would have been better if it was a god gloves. Uh, I guess it I guess it was like, let's give you a consolation prize. Ooh. Why did it not give me a resist though? A good consolation prize, but why did it not give me a direct resist? Like, what's with the gold find stuff? Or the thorns, in fact. Oof. Alright, so I guess it's cool.
shall we? Don't forget, luck always changes.
Ooh. Okay. Alright, so the game didn't like me doing that. I think I'm just gonna make my highlight here. That way, it's good for people to understand what's good and what's bad. I keep it short. You know, the whole point was that I wanted to rank up my gems, and I did get closer. I got my gem from 129 to 134 here, and 132 to 135 here. So it was a good amount of work, and it's closer to the 137 now. And now I see that, I'm still missing damage even for a 135. I mean, that also shows that I got my 135, 136 pretty lucky in terms of, pylon RNG, uh, tackling the monster types, tackling how I was playing, for the most part. Uh, of course, during the 136, in the first two attempts, I already saw that my damage was missing by a long shot. Um, and so it was very pylon dependent as far as my Paragon uh, number is concerned, right? So anyway, thank you guys. I'll make this a full highlight of these runs. It is going to be the 1 hour 10 minutes roughly. But this shows what you can get in the sequence of, your GR chances, as well as I spoke most of the time what I was thinking throughout the fights. And then earlier in the previous 134, the second one, I had a 2 pylon rift. I mean, I did check. I mean, I did go back and try to make sure that I didn't miss a third pylon somewhere, which I don't think I did. And I don't think I didn't check any other places. I could have missed a spot, but uh, very, very unlikely at that point. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed these much slower runs, but it also shows the potential and non-potential due to lack of paragons and just lack of, I guess, better crit chance as well, because I'm on the margin of 50% crit chance, right? With the non-ancient gloves and 8.5 here, and it's only 80 crit hit damage. And also my focus ring doesn't have any crit hit damage version as well. I mean, it is high dexterity main stat, but all in all, eventually I want, you know, more critical hit damage as long as my crit hit chance can catch up, right? So my crit hit chance isn't catching up, so foundationally speaking, I'm also lower damage uh as well, even though I am able to flip more positive coins. um I'm still not dealing as much as I want to with just the marginal 50% crit hit chance. So there's a lot of issues, and also obviously I don't tend to use emeralds, which I should be using for the double dip, but in the amount of monsters that I'm fighting earlier, you can see like I'm just tanking so much with non-fortress, right? That you're gonna get cheat death proc or rips, depending on how much you are handling. And at some points in the previous fights, you can see that there were so many places that I could have ripped actually, but yet I didn't. I got close later on as I played more dangerously though. So you gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. And that's why a lot of people go back to the fortress way, is because you at least have the shields and that you can kill faster with the stacks if you can maintain the stacks, right? So thank you guys for watching. I will make the highlight and I will see you guys next time. Uh, I guess from these close 134 second try of leveling my gems and this 135, it just shows that I have to work on paragons, which I should be. I wanted to see if I could sneak peek the 137. The only time that the 137 would have worked would have been that first run. I think the first run was just super lucky. Even for 131, that was just super lucky with the double face piece floors. So if you get super lucky, I can get a 137 done for sure. If not, they're gonna look just like the 135 you saw just now. But anyway, thank you guys for watching.